The most important part of this step is to actually ask for the sale. You'll want to practice this part, display confidence, and be ready to answer any objections. Again, this process is not linear. This is where your mental prep really comes into play. Be prepared to answer questions, share data, or proof of performance. Your confidence and belief in your recommendation is directly correlated to your success. You will be transparent with the next steps, setting proper expectations, and clearly explaining how we will fulfill their customized solution. And just as your client has told you how important repeat and referral business is to them, this is critical to your business as well. Having done a good job helping this client, you will ask for referrals so you can help others thrive in this marketplace. Our referral program creates a win-win for you and your client. What questions do we have?
I don't know that I have any specific questions at the moment other than, you know, how much? What are we looking at for something?
So actually, what I'm going to be doing here is building a quick proposal. I want to make sure I'm taking advantage of all of your incentives that are available to you. I can actually put together some quick numbers right now. We are looking at the investment of $650 per month.
And that's for everything that you just went through, $650 a month?
That is correct, Brooke, yes.
Okay.
Great.
I definitely, I mean, it sounds interesting, and I definitely will look at this, want to look at this a little bit more in depth. If you can send me some information on it so I can kind of see everything listed out, that would be really helpful.
Yeah, no problem. I'll be more than happy to get anything together and kind of send it over. My only concern is what have I done or didn't do really? Like, what questions do you have? What is it that you need to really think about?
Oh, I mean, as opposed to just moving forward with this right now?
Yeah, correct.
I just, it's a lot to sort of digest right now. It's just not something that I would normally pull the trigger on without taking a little bit of time to think about it.
Sure, completely understand. I would just counter with my only concern about this is we've been speaking for a couple of weeks now about kind of various things. This is the first time that we've got a chance to kind of put something formal in front of you. And you've also shared with me this has been 2 or 3 months since you've kind of been thinking about it. I can't stress the urgency to do something now, to do something today, because I've worked with other clients that are kind of in a very similar, and you're not alone in this thing. This is so much to digest. That's the value that we bring, right? My concern is if you wait another month or 2 or 3, is you're now losing additional market share. Now's the time to really start anchoring yourself from a digital standpoint, because that's how folks are looking. That's how folks are finding information. And business and opportunity is just going to your competition, whether it be a local competitor or Sherwin-Williams or Lowe's or whomever. And you don't really have a ticket to the ball game. And I know you shared with me that ultimately is your desire. And now's the time to act.
Well, you make a good point. It is definitely, I mean, we definitely are looking to do something. So, no, you make a good point there. I think it sounds pretty good. So, I mean, maybe we can move forward with it then.
Yeah, great. No, I appreciate it. So what I'll do is I'll have this proposal put together here. I'll be emailing it over to you. All you need to do is sign it and send it back. And in the meantime, as it relates to kind of some other things, you'd shared with me that that repeat and referral business is vital to you.
Very much so.
It's vital to me as well. Can I ask, I think, a fair and honest question? I think I've done a pretty good job these last 20, 25 minutes or so. Do you feel like you've got some value and a better understanding of what's happening in the marketplace?
Sure, yeah. I mean, I think you did a good job of explaining where you guys are coming from and the strategy behind it. Yeah.
Good. Well, that I appreciate for sure, so thank you. But the reason why I ask that is if you know of any other businesses, for example, maybe non-painting contractors, but some other contractors or accounts or other folks that you do business with that own a small business or a local business, I know they're struggling with the same thing. So if you'd be willing to send me a referral or two, what we can do is if you offer me up a referral and they see value in a very similar conversation and they invest with us, you can get up to 20% of of what they invested off of your bill.
20% of what they invested?
Correct.
Oh. Yeah, I might have 1 or 2 people. I have to give it a little bit of thought. I can send over. I'll let you know their names when I give it some thought.
Yeah, no problem. I do appreciate it, Brooke. So are there any other questions? So we've got some next steps that we can be covering. First and foremost would be making sure that you get the agreement squared away, and then I'll be very clear about kind of what happens as far as expectations. But I'm very confident this is exactly what you need, just based on my experience and what's happening in the marketplace. And I will be there for you to kind of help onboard and then kind of pass this off to the campaign manager. And keep in mind, I'll always be available for you anytime you need me.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see what those next steps are.
All right, awesome. Thanks a lot, Brooke.
Okay.
Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Joe.